And I'm going to be live, just so you guys are aware of this before we start, on Zoom. I have to do a presentation for people. You'll see right now. Ready? Here we go. So I'm like looking at you guys, and then I'm on my Zoom and I'm recording for the next half hour. So you get to hear the message too, because I know some of you guys always ask me to do this. So there you go. Hi everyone, I'm Rori Montali. It's such an honor and privilege to be with all of you tonight. Actors, singers, artists. And I am one myself. And I'm here tonight to helping you get out of that spiral. It's a spiral that brings you so down, that is impossible sometimes to bring that frequency, energy, vibration to circulate, to go back up so you can actually breathe. Do we ever feel like we just can't breathe? The pain is so sincere and it's real to you, it's real to me, but it seems that no one can understand it. Well, I'm here to share my story, just to give you a little understanding that I 100% belong here with you and have solutions for you tonight, which is so wonderful to be with all of you. I'm from Queens, New York, and I live in LA at the moment, and I've been here as a healer. I'm here as a healer and connection coach, and I've only done this type of work because it helps me stay connected instead of being disconnected. So I stay in the frequency of what I love. What do you love? You love to dance, you love to sing, you love to be in an expression other than who you are. Sometimes you are an expression as an artist out to the world, expressing your verbal communication, expressing being someone maybe you are not, but you're in character. Right? Whatever that artist is in you, I want you to share with me one thing right now, how you feel. Right? I'm talking to you. You're listening to me. One reason right now how you feel. One moment that you feel like you can feel. I feel calm in this moment. Say that to yourself. I feel calm in this moment. I feel I can be receiving a solution to not feel isolated, to not be misunderstood, to not go down that spiral pain of discomfort. It's not serving you. It's not getting you the next job. It's not working for the universe to work for you. So tonight, a little bit about Rori. Because I grew up in Queens, New York. And I always would go out, be the life of the party. I would always be dressed up, like everything's great, go to all the parties, and just always feeling on. And always meeting a bunch of people, grabbing a bunch of business cards, and then I'm winding, like going home, and I'm saying to myself, what am I doing? I'm so depressed. I basically can't function. I'm so feeling alone. If anyone could just understand who I really am, I am a person that just wants to be connected. I just want to be in love. And I just want to feel that I don't have to be on all the time. So this is feeling of like going out, being on, showing everyone everything's okay, and then shutting the door and then thinking like, okay, now I'm going to be on my floor crying. I'm going to be in my bed watching Netflix, eating lots of different things that I shouldn't, and feeling like, why am I trying to be one person and then going home and being another when it's so difficult right now? And I just really want you to understand that it's a time right now where we must do something other than think about ourselves. It's a guarantee that if you volunteer your time and your energy away from self, I said yes, away from self, and you will find out of your long day a time where you're like, I'm going to just serve. Yes, if you are out working in some sort of foundation or whatever you're in love with, right, as an artist, like something that can get you towards out of self. When you're in that place, what happens is there's magic that shows up by being a volunteer. So you're out of self. You're not thinking about yourself 24/7. You're in a place where you can be lit up because you're serving. And then people see you. Like they see your light. They see who you are. They want to know who you are. And I've always used that platform as an artist to get me to the next job, the next idea, the next thought of a creation. When I'm stuck home in this space of like, I'm doomed, this is it, I can't find a job, I feel so depressed, I keep taking pills or alcohol or drugs, it doesn't seem to actually get better, it only seems to get worse. The best solution, honestly, is to volunteer your time. And in the magic, you will show up and things just magically appear to you. And it's so hard because you don't want to get out of bed. You don't want to like get dressed. You don't want to deal with facing the day because there's no money maybe coming in right now. And we all can understand this COVID has caused us massive amounts of loss. There's so many people right now that are out of work, but they're not even about work now. Now they don't even want to even look for work because right now people are depressed. And if you're listening to this and you have anxiety, not alone. And sometimes you feel like it's yours, but it's really like the world right now is coming to a place where we're suffering. And the only way to get through that gate is to surrender. When you surrender, what happens is that you actually say, okay, I'm in this space right now. I'm dealing with what I'm doing. But it's not, it's a story that you had created with a thought. You looking at your circumstances right now and you're saying, you're right. I don't have a job. I'm living on a couch. Whatever the circumstance and story is that's real to you, take a look of that for a moment. When you look at that thought, it goes into a motion, okay? And then it will turn into that depression, that thing you don't want to go to. So what I'm saying is, when you surrender, you are surrendering to all things, all knowing. And you're saying, okay, I'm getting out of self. I'm going to figure out how to like do something for someone else. I'm going to figure it out. And in that space, I'm going to trust Rori Montali that magic happens. It does. And if you're already doing it, great, so forth. Do more of it. But you must surrender in the process of trying to figure out that story that you've created. In that story, you look at it, you go, wow, that's a great thought. Let me turn it around a whole other perspective and let me just manifest what is it that I really want in real time right now, like this. This is what happens. So here's Rori Montali. She goes out, she's feeling a little disconnected, she goes home, she shuts the door. And she's saying, I feel this right now. I feel either, sometimes I say isolated if that was the case. I feel a little depressed. I feel anxiety. I feel I just don't want to do anything anymore. There's that rabbit pain spiral. When I get to that space of knowing what I'm feeling, okay, that's the most important. You just have a thought. I'm feeling this. You don't create a story behind how this thought is. You just goes into an emotion, and then you all know emotions very well, and then it turns into a horror show. Absolute horror show. So, as an intimacy coach, as a healer, as a public speaker, as someone that I absolutely live in my desire, where you're living in your desire. You want to be an actress, you want to be a singer, you want to be a dancer, you're an artist. And we all have this free time on our hands, all day long trying to figure things out. You surrender and you say, I no longer will create this story. I, personally me, is not going to have that. I'm going to shift my thought process into what I want right now. And this is what it looks like. Rori Montali right now on this day, November there's this energy that's coming through for you right now that you don't need to wallow into your spiral. Right now, my thoughts are about moving forward, seeing people calling me, seeing the phone ring, seeing my clients happy. I am getting the next phone call coming through right now asking me to do something because my light is lit up. And when you are depressed and when you are down, it's normal. But what happens is that people don't see that light and they don't feel your energy coming through. The only way through is to surrender and then to really shift your story. That is the most powerful thing I've ever experienced for me to get out of depression, anxiety, and all that. So today I wanted to tell you also, you must breathe. And tonight I have Wim Hof breathing that I'm going to share with all of you. And we're going to have a moment to understand breath. When you feel anxious and you feel like the world's ending, all you have to do is connect with your breath. And then you need to exhale. And then you need to inhale. Exhale. Allow the body to feel its breath. Allow the mind to slow down. And then exhale. That feels better, right? Doesn't that feel better to breathe? Like if we could just breathe more, like we'd be like, okay, I could do this. I could do life. So just breathe in. Another 5 breaths in. Hold it tight and exhale. Do you feel the giggle? Do you feel the laughter? Do you feel the sensation of what it feels like just to breathe and to feel amazing? So inhale. Exhale. I'm feeling it. We're going to do it 5 more times. Inhale. Exhale. How does that feel? Good? So we're going to review everything that we've been going through at this moment. The first thing to recognize is that you're not alone. The universe is available at all times. There is a spirit beyond you that is always available at all times as well. And it's not religion, it's a spirit of you that's alive. You know that. So what we want to do is really know in this moment, how does it feel to be in your body? Yes? How does it feel? You've got to know what it feels like to be in the body, okay? And then when you get in the body, you can then say, how am I feeling? That's different. Once you actually know that you're in your body, what am I feeling? So every time you feel disconnected, every time you feel like you're not doing enough, if something's not happening for you, you must stop and stop thinking of self. You must go and take yourself out and volunteer and be. And then from that space, you can surrender to all your knowing, all your doing, all your thinking. So that way you can bring in what you want in real time right now. So if you're not working and you're not doing and you're depressed, you have to stop taking a pill or a drug or a boyfriend or self-sabotage. You must stop in a way to just breathe. These are the solutions that have worked for millions of people. Now it's hard to meditate, and we're going to do that next in a moment and go into that whole segment of meditation. Okay, so what I want you to know is you're not alone. And that's the biggest thing that you need to know tonight. You are so connected to spirit by your breath. Now take a deep breath with me. Hold the breath. Exhale all that spiral energy right now going away. Allowing you to step into who you really are and the wisdom that you have in this moment as you slow down your mind and you get close to your heart. Smile on your face just a little bit like this. Yeah? I'm okay. I'm really okay. Deeper into your heart. Make it out of this pain spiral right now. Willing. That's all it takes is to say, I'm willing. There, I'm willing. Some of you are not willing, you put the computer down. But some of you are still here. Say one more time. Of this pain spiral as of right now, and then we're going to manifest what is it in this space and time you want for yourself. Happening in real time. So it's like this. I'm grateful and I'm happy that I have my book published and it's the best seller in 50 countries. Because I know I have a message of pain that I can allow people to know that there is a solution today. And because of that, I know and I'm grateful that I'm going to have it all come to me. I know I'm going to have next year all the things come to me because I know I'm loved. Okay, so I'm grateful and I'm happy. I have ... Say it to yourself, everyone that's on the call. I'm willing and what is it that you desire the most right now? You have to see it like it's on a movie screen in real time as if it's happening right now. Even if you want $6 million and you want the next big gig, you want to be the next big star, the best thing I've ever experienced is manifestation as if it's happening when I'm saying it's happening to me. So if you want anything right now, let's go and have a moment together. Take a pen and paper out and think of 3 things in your movie screen that is happening right now to you and for you. Close your eyes, think what comes through, see your movie screen, see it coming through and through and through. Through. So what we practiced earlier is remember the story that you're saying to yourself and then create a new story. So if the old story in your movie has been, I can't get the next job, I don't even know if we're going to make it through this election, I don't know if we're going to make it through another pandemic, but I do know that I have a desire to be in my purpose. I truly desire to live every day as if it's my last. And I wake up every morning, say this to yourself, and you say one thing. This is going to be the greatest day of my life. This is going to be the greatest day of my entire life. This is going to be the best day of my entire life. Woo! When you say that, There's nothing that can come in better than that moment. So it happens so rapidly that you forget it's going to be the best day of your life. Because then when I say that, and you all get this one, then you get a ticket on your car if you have a car. And all of a sudden, the best day of your life is, woo, use money I did not need to waste at all. And then you think of a million things, and why didn't you park there? Why didn't you come back? So it's like a tape. But then this happened this week. And then as soon as that absolutely happened, I said, oh my God, here's where I can practice the pain spiral. This is going to be the greatest day of my life. There's going to be somehow, some way, somehow, that person's not going to sign that for me. And I'm not going to wind up having to pay for it. Because they forgot to put in certain things on the ticket that I found out. So there's always a miracle beyond the miracle. But sometimes there could be a moment where it like totally shifts you out of like perspective that it's the best day of your life. So that's when breath comes back in. Here we go. We breathe out. We breathe in. And we breathe out. Take a moment to breathe with me, left eye to left eye, and connect with me. A lot of medications right now, and I want to honor that right now, that you're going down that pain spiral and you're feeling that medication is the solution. And it is for a moment to put a Band-Aid on that, and it helps you to get you so far, maybe to get out of bed sometimes, but it doesn't give you the fullness of life. You have to do other things than depend on fixing yourself with a medication or self-sabotage or a cigarette or drinking or going out and meeting people you don't want to spend time with just to fill up time. Or maybe you can't even get out of bed. Pain. All you can do in that moment is to put your hands on your heart. It's all you can do sometimes. And you can just feel then your heartbeat. That's enough to say you're alive. And then finding things that you're grateful for. There has to be something that you're absolutely grateful for. And if you can't find it, be grateful that you have a heart and you're breathing right now. Now close your eyes with me. Feel the heart right here. Adore it. More about what I've been going through the last 10 years, writing my book called No More Band-Aids, right? Is that we always have Band-Aids all the time. And all the things that we stack up and we stack up and we stack up. And there's a time and a place to actually take off a Band-Aid and look of what is underneath that you are under a pattern or a cycle of pain spiraling down. And when you look at it, you have to change the story about what that looks like. Till you make it. Even if you don't believe it, even if you don't like, what is she saying? You're suffering. And it's not what you want. You want to feel, you got to feel. No one can help you in this matter sometimes. medicine, doctors, they help, but the best thing is that it's within you to know that you're okay and that you're going to be okay. And when you get that, that's enough. And so many right now you are hurting so much, and it hurts me in my heart because I know that pain. I know it. I lived it. I still go through it. It's an up and down. Some of you are so at a point where it's like, no, you don't get it. No, I get it. I've been on medicine my entire life. I am just recently, the last couple of years, whatever it's been, to just say, you know what? I'm going to be okay. And because I said that, I was okay. Okay? Not everyone can feel that and do that. That was 20 years of a battle of telling myself I'm sick. I need to have a doctor. I need to get this. As soon as I surrendered and started getting out of myself and started being with all of you and being with my group of friends and saying to them, I'm not here to go down a pain spiral any longer. I'm here to solely tell you that you're enough, that you can get through this no matter what, and that I am your cheerleader right now. I am telling you that it is possible when you think in the moment what is possible. Everything shows up for you. The cameras are on, the lights are screaming, and it doesn't matter we're in a pandemic. It doesn't matter the circumstance that you're saying to yourself. What matters is that you connect to your heart, connect to your voice, and say, I am going to get through this, because I just did right now. Now rip the Band-Aid off for me, everyone. In that moment, everybody, all the people watching, take the Band-Aid off, and we're going to do it together in the next 5 minutes. Okay. So we're going to go through all of a few things we talked about tonight. The one thing that gravitates to you, the one thing that is tangible that you can do tonight, today, this morning, whatever you're watching this, I would like for you to experience holding your heart. Now breathe with me. And then exhale through the mouth. And then inhale. Now hold the breath. And then exhale. So tonight, I'm bringing you 3 things that you can work with to getting out of this pain spiral that you are living in. The first thing is to surrender. To surrender what is happening in this moment. That it's not happening to you. It is just happening. Okay? And then you want to switch your story after you surrender. And you want to say a different story. Something that's definitely uplifting, something that shifts your vibration, something that shifts your energy, and you are vibrant and you are shining. Okay? Got it? So you breathe. That's one thing you can do. The next thing you can do is you can surrender to what is happening and create a new story. How's that sound so far? Okay? Now, once we get you out of that space and you start feeling a little bit like, okay, I think I can like get out of bed, or I feel like I can actually get dressed, or I feel like I can maybe brush my teeth. Some of you, we know it. And then, no matter what it is, you put yourself out there and you volunteer anywhere. Okay? And you go with the new story of intentions of serving. And when you serve, the magic will happen. That's how the universe works. That's how life is always is serving. I'm serving you right now. I'm asked to do this to serve. I'm not selling you anything. I don't want anything from you. I just want you to feel so good that you are taking one of these solutions tonight. And one thing I want you to know is after you surrender, after you breathe, after you go out and get out of self, okay? You ready for this one? You do nothing else. Nothing else. There's no more doing. Now you're just being. Okay? Now you let the universe come to you. You are no longer fighting the universe. You're no longer knocking on doors. You're no longer at all trying to fight what life to get it, like grasping it, and like, oh, I gotta do this, this, and that to get that. No, now you sit in your own space after you connect to your heart, or connect to your breath, after you surrender, after you just maybe volunteer something. It doesn't have to be out and about. You can volunteer by going online. You're an actor, you're a singer. You could just serve, and you could feel so good, like I'm feeling right now. Right now, I'm feeling so good, because all I'm doing is being with you. And it took a lot of like a road to get there, but it always is in the magic when you just me surrendering to say, you know what, I don't care what you sound like, I'm not here to try to entertain you. I just want you to get out of the pain spiral right now on November 1st. I have no other agenda behind it. And I want you to now say, I'm officially taking off this Band-Aid or whatever that is for you tonight. And you're going to rip it off with me, okay, in this last minute that we have. And you are going to say, I'm okay. There's no scar. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm living this great life. I have whatever I want because it's all coming to me. Because I am not in the self-sabotage anymore. I'm no longer going to say there's something not working in my life. Everything is working. Everything is happening for you. And in this place, we hold our heart tonight. Take off your Band-Aid. Wonderful brothers and sisters. If that's you, and you need a hand for me to hold your little hand, and I can grab your hand, and we can grasp each other's hand like this, I am willing to support you in that, and I mean that. I will support you and hold you and shift whatever I need to do to shift your vibration, shift your energy and your frequency. Anyone that's listening and just can't get out of that pain spiral after this call, my heart is with you and my soul is with you. There's nothing I want more. Nothing I want more for you, honestly, is to feel good. And that's love. And you can expand that of service, the heart of love. And you can actually really mean with all sincerity and know that I know that someone right now can feel and listen and feel so hurt and don't know where to go and lost so much that it's so important to not be in the how to do bullshit. This is about life, that you have no other choice but to change the story. You're not depressed. You are not getting another job. You are not going to die. And I mean that. You hold on with everything you have. And you don't let go. Ever. It is not an option in this life. And I'm talking to some of you right now. Okay? And you know who you are. This life is beautiful. It is not what you're thinking right now. This is a life that is happening every moment that you say to yourself, it's okay. Okay? I don't mean to cry to you guys. Jesus. Sorry. I'm talking to all of you because I've been there. I've been there every moment of where I felt like it's just not ever going to end. Wow, it's just not ending. And then, you know what you do? You get a mirror out. And that's what happens. You look at yourself and you say, wow. Wow. You're alive. You're well. I'm going to give you my personal contact information under RoriMontali.com. And it's RoriMontali .com. And I want to take this step with you out of this pain spiral and into a spirit, into the world of peace that we can tap into. Okay? And it's been a journey and an honor to be with all of you tonight. I leave you with one thing, that you are okay. You're a warrior. And I love you. And if no one has told you tonight, I love you. I tell everyone I love you. I don't care about the reaction. I don't care if they don't believe me. The more you love, the more you get out of sight, and the more you don't suffer out of the pain spiral. So yes, we can breathe. Yes, we can volunteer. Yes, we can surrender. But if you don't love something, someone, anything, that is the shift of state of being that will get you out of this pain. So from this space, I want to bring down the energy with all of you tonight. And I want you to look me in the eyes. And I want you to say 3 words. I am okay. I am okay. I am okay. Stay tuned. We have right now, believe it or not, the next 30 minutes. There'll be another video of all meditation, breathing, getting you out of the pain spiral. But we're going to go more into meditation and like a place where you can just get a guided experience with me. So tonight, thank you so much for coming and being there for yourselves. And with that, I say I love you, and I'll see you soon. Hey guys, I gotta do another video. Sorry, that was a live video. Actors, students, celebrities, and singers I was asked to do that to help people because they're going through a really bad spiral right now of depression, suicide. It's the largest rate. I just wasn't allowed to bring that to the attention to suicide, but it was my tears to bring that on because a lot of people were suffering. And you know, it feels so good to have a tear and a cry. Honestly, like thinking about people in pain. You know, like when you can get to a revelation like that and say, wow, it's not really about me. And like I could feel like someone was listening, and I know someone will. They're gonna hear something, and they're gonna be, not because of me, but they're gonna see the spirit in me. And they're gonna say, oh, maybe I don't have to die today. Even someone may be listening to my Facebook Live. What, you know, maybe it doesn't have to be an artist or someone like, you know, singing on stage. Even though that's what that video was that I was looking at by Zoom. But I just wanted you guys to know I love you. And I'm thankful for all of you. And all of you, just stay strong, stay real. Stay tuned in the next segment. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to change, and then I'm going to do a meditation. So I have to get ready for that. In about, let's say, 8 minutes, I'm going to be on live again for a meditation from 11 to 11:30.